What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you how to increase your Halloween KDP book profits with this spooky graphic bundle. So, welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, in this video I'm going to share with you a pretty cool graphic bundle which I recently found. Now, if you already know anything about me, you'll know that I love Creative Fabrica because I can get absolutely everything for my books here on the site. I can get my graphics, my fonts and also interiors. Well, the other day I was looking around for some Halloween graphics to create some books around, and I found a pretty cool bundle. Now, first of all, it's coming from this creator. This is one of my favourite shops here on Creative Fabrica, and they're called Digital Papers. Now, if we scroll through some of their graphics, we can see the quality of their designs. Now, top tip, just be careful when you are on Creative Fabrica because there's a lot of people selling stuff that they don't actually have the rights to sell. So just be aware of that, but it's easy to find the legit sellers because all of their graphics and stuff like that are normally congruent, as we can see right here. Now, looking here, we can see they have a lot of Halloween graphics, and I actually come across this one. Now, when you're on a shop and you want to find specific items, just come to the search bar just here within the shop, and then you can type in your keyword. So I'm going to type Halloween, because this way it's going to pull up all the graphics that I want which are Halloween related. Now, from here, we can see that they've got some really nice Halloween graphics. We could create some really nice books with these graphics. We could create the interiors, the covers, and everything that we need. Now, if we keep scrolling, we can see they have lots and lots of Halloween graphics. Some really great ones. Look at this one, Spooky Cacti, or Cactus. You could create a really nice Halloween spooky cactus colouring book for kids. Once you start looking at all of these graphics, you get some really great ideas. Now, the whole point of this video is that I found this bundle. This is pretty cool. Now, I've opened it up in a new tab. I've already downloaded these graphics. We'll take a look at them in just a second. First of all, let's take a look at this. So you get 28 sets in this Halloween spooky bundle, and we can see all the individual sets just here, and if we scroll down we can see what you actually get. So the cutest and spookiest Halloween bundle is here with over 230 creepy graphics. I believe it's more than that because it just looks more, but included are 28 adorable sets featuring black kittens, Halloween dinos, witch hats, creepy candy and all of this stuff. All designs come as transparent PNG, EPS and JPEG. So the EPS is important if you want to create colouring books because that means we can actually modify these graphics. Now, if we take this and actually go over to an incognito mode, we can see the price because I'm here, I'm already logged in, so it's not going to show the price. Now, if we go over to here, we can see it's only $5. $5 for all of this is absolutely insane. Now, that's only if you don't have a Creative Fabrica account, or a membership, should I say. Now, with a membership, that means you can come in and download stuff at no extra cost. Now, if you don't have a membership, then click that link down in the description below so you can check out this page just here, because we have a really great offer which you might want to try out. You can get 1 month full access for only $1. Then after that first month, it renews at $19 per month. So if this is something that you're interested in, click that link down in the description below. Now, back to here, because These graphics are absolutely awesome, and just by looking at this I can get so many different ideas, especially for colouring books. Now let's go ahead and actually pull up these graphics. We can see them just here. So I downloaded both bundles. These are all the folders that you get. You can see there's quite a lot. There is how many? 28 sets. So I'm guessing each one of these folders is a set. Now we can go through, take a look at some of these. So these are the black cats. As we can see, we got that EPS, JPEG and PNG. Remember that EPS is very important if you want to go ahead and create colouring books. Now if you want to go ahead and do that, you are going to need some type of software. We can't do that within Canva. The best one that you could probably use, which is for free as well, is Graphic Designer. Now if you want to check this out, I will leave a link for this in the description below as well, just so it's a little bit easier for you to have a look. But from here we can see Graphic Designer is a free, full-featured vector graphic design app. So this is completely free, and you can use your graphics that you downloaded. You can use the EPS or the SVG. For this instance we haven't got the SVG, so it's going to have the EPS. Couldn't get my words out quite there, but we can use this in here. Now if you want a video on this, I haven't done it yet. It has been on my list, but I just haven't got round to it. If you want a video on how to use this and how to modify the graphics that you get from Creative Fabrica, then drop a comment down below letting me know, and I'll try and do that for next week. But this is what you can use. It's completely free, and that way you can modify the graphics that you get, especially the EPS and the SVG, because that means we can take some of these graphics and we can modify them so they're black and white. Why black and white? Well, that means we can use them in a colouring book and kids can colour them in. Now back to here, so we can go through some of these graphics. That was the kittens, but then there's also Day of the Dead. We got outlines, so this is actually more for colouring. This is included in the bundle, and we can see that they actually look pretty good. Then there's also bats. These bats look pretty good as well. Let's have a look at the PNG. We can see that just here. See, these graphics, you could create some really nice covers for your books and some really cool interiors as well. Again, the possibilities are endless. Now let's have a look at this one, Black Kitties. So we'll take a look at the PNG. We can see they're all really, really nice. Now let's scroll down a little bit more, see what else we can find. Magic School. So let's take a look at this one. Let's have a look at the PNG. And there we go. Some really nice graphics. Again, I could make some really great colouring books just with this bundle alone. And I hope you see the value in only paying $5 for this bundle, because if we go back over to here, we can see the original price is $136. So to get this for $5 is absolutely insane. And if you have that membership, you can just come and download this at no extra cost. Now let's take a look at a few more of these graphics just so you can see what they actually look like. Let's pick the neon skeletons. Let's go to PNG. We can see these look okay. I probably wouldn't use these because it's not the style that I want. But let's go back one more. Halloween Witch, Little Monsters. So let's have a look at that. Let's take a look at the PNGs. And we can see these monsters look pretty good. So just with monsters alone, you could create a Halloween monster colouring book for kids. There's so many opportunities out there for you to create your books around. But again, that's it. That's all of the graphics here within this bundle. As you can see, 24 sets for $5 is absolutely insane. Now, if you don't know how to use these, the EPS, and change them into colouring graphics, then another thing that you can do is just use these graphics to create covers, and then you can use Creative Fabrica here to get interiors. Now let's go over to here, because what I typed in was Halloween colouring pages, and then all this has popped up. Now what I recommend you don't doing is just taking one of these, so let's say this, don't take this and just turn that into a book. Same with this one just here. Don't take the bundle and just turn that into a book either. If you want to use the colouring pages or activity books from here on Creative Fabrica, the best way to do that is to mix and match. Now if we scroll down further to round about here, so look, Halloween activity book, there's some mazes in here, so we could take a few mazes and then we could put them together with some colouring pages like this. Again, you don't want your book to be a direct duplicate of someone else's. So by mixing and matching all these different types of colouring pages and activity pages, combining them together will give you a unique book which no one else will have. Yes, some of your pages might be in other people's book, but because you spent the time and actually comprised your own unique colouring book out of the colouring pages, that's more than likely going to be okay. And that's how I recommend to use the colouring pages here on Creative Fabrica if you want to go that route. Remember, the best option is always to create your own. Again, by using graphics with the SVG or the EPS and using something like Gravit Designer, we can modify them relatively easy to make those colouring books. And that's the way that I'll always recommend over taking colouring pages here on Creative Fabrica. But if we look here, look, we have scissor skills, there's also colouring pages, there's also mazes. So you could comprise all of the graphics, all of the colouring pages here with mazes and all the other activity stuff to make your own book. Remember, you want to mix and match. That way, your book's going to be a little bit more unique than other people. So we could do that. We could take some of these colouring pages. We could take some of these dot to dot, some of these activity stuff, combine them together, and then use these graphics from this Halloween spooky bundle to create the cover. But remember, that's kind of the lazy way out. You don't want to do the lazy way, you want to create a proper unique book, and we can do that with the SVGs and the EPS using here on Creative Fabrica, again with Gravit Designer. Now again, if you want to see a full tutorial on how to use Gravit Designer and modify your SVGs or your EPS to make colouring books, then drop that comment down below and go ahead, come through, check out this spooky Halloween bundle, because for $5 it's absolutely insane. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been StackinProfit, and I'll see you again soon.